What's up, everybody? Welcome to Queer Girl Straight Skates. I'm Rebel, and today I'm going to tell you about things that injured skaters should know, but that nobody really talks about. I'm here to blow the cover off of all of those things, especially the things I've experienced, because I am sick of us just not talking about things that people need to know about. So if you're injured, listen up because you might need this. Seriously, there are some things in here that I really wish I would have known, so I'm just, gonna say it. Queer Girl Straight Skates! Queer Girl Straight Skates is a YouTube channel full of roller skating tutorials, reviews, and general roller skating lifestyle videos. So if you've been roller skating for forever and a day, or if today is the very first day that you've decided to join the roller skating community, then I really think you're gonna love it here. You should subscribe and then click that notification bell so that you get notified when I post, which is every Tuesday. And then I go live on Sundays. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so the first thing that injured skaters should know is that showers are the actual devil. Like, I don't know how to express to you. Well, one, if you do want to take a shower, if you have a broken anything, you have to get something that covers your cast because your cast can't get wet. And even worse than your cast can't get wet, like inside your cast can't get wet because let me tell you, like, it will stink and it will itch and it will just be the worst. So you have to get something to cover it. And then if you can't get that thing, then you're just doomed to use body wipes. But honestly, body wipes are not that bad. I should not be admitting this, but I have not actually showered in a week. And I've just been using body wipes and doing my own little shower action myself. And you know what? I may be lucky because nobody is around here to smell me except for my roommate and my girlfriend. We just use those body wipes, those baby wipes. They are from the heavens, seriously. Okay, so another thing that nobody tells you about getting injured is that you're gonna be taking a lot of pain meds probably, and those pain meds will totally make you constipated. Like, no joke, if you're consistently taking pain meds, you might have a really hard time going to the bathroom, and that is not fun. And so something you might wanna get for yourself is stool softeners, or it might be the other way for you, depending on how your body reacts to the pain meds. That is not something I was expecting, something I wish I would have known ahead of time so that when I was at the pharmacy, I could have gotten those things to have them, because when you're injured, a lot of times when you're immobilized specifically, you can't just go to the pharmacy to get something. You have to get someone to take you, and that's a pain. And so just knowing that information, I definitely would have liked to know that ahead of time. That's something nobody talked to me about until someone graciously did. So I am now telling you about it. Another thing that people don't talk about is you might get the feeling that you literally don't think that you're gonna make it through this. It can get so overwhelming. The feelings, the depression, the just FOMO, I guess, feeling left out and feeling like you're not able to do things that you love, all of that can get so overwhelming. And there will be times where you're just gonna think F it, I don't wanna deal with this anymore. I'm done, I quit everything, screw it, And you have to know that that feeling is temporary and that you're going to make it through, and that you just have to keep pushing through. In that moment, find ways to center yourself physically and mentally on your own heart and what that needs, and your own mind and what that needs. And I want you to focus on finding things that will make you happy in that moment. So whether it is taking a nap, or whether it is having a snack that you don't often have, or whether it is taking a bath or doing a face mask, or just listening to your favorite song, find ways in that moment to get through those feelings. And if you're able to push through those feelings, I promise you, you are going to feel better on the other side. But I also want you to know that those feelings are super valid and also very normal. Like, I don't know any person who's been injured seriously who hasn't had that moment of like, this sucks, I hate it, I don't want to keep trying to push through this, I'm miserable, like, I'm done. So you are not alone. That is normal. Just try and push through that moment that you're having. Something that I wish that people would have told me is that there are going to be moments where you are going to hate skating. And I know that sounds kind of wild, but like, you are not going to be able to watch skaters. You are not going to be able to watch skating videos. You're not going to want to look at your skates. You're not going to want to look at roads that are skatable. Like, all of that might make you super angry. There was definitely like a whole week where I didn't even want to go on Instagram or didn't want to look at videos of people skating or didn't want to hear about people skating because it just pissed me off, to be completely honest. Like, I think part of it was jealousy, like part of it was me being angry that I couldn't be skating, and the other part of it was like, how dare people shove it in my face that they're skating when I'm not, when really people are just like living their own lives and I was busy getting offended by all of it. But that's super normal for you to be like, I hate skating, I quit skating completely, skating sucks. Like, and I know that that seems like a controversial statement because you won't continue feeling that way. Like, that's just, that is also a temporary feeling. Don't feel scared of that feeling. Just know, like, it's a feeling, it will pass, you will feel that way, and then you will move through it. But you are valid in feeling that way. Allow yourself, if you need to take some time off, to take time off. Take your time. Listen to yourself, listen to what you need, and follow what your heart needs. But then know that you don't really hate skating. Know that it's just a mixture of a bunch of other emotions within you, and that you'll be back to skating in no time. The final thing that I wanted to talk to you about that I feel like people don't talk about is the fact that you are going to be in a lot of pain. I know that for some reason, us skaters, we are like, we're hardcore, we don't feel that much pain, you know, or we tend to brush off pain. Like, even when we fall or when things happen, when we get injured, we tend to act like it hurts less than it actually does. So one, I want you to know that a lot of people are pretending like things hurt less than they actually do. So don't feel like you suck because you hurt more than other people, because probably you hurt the same amount as other people. But know that it's going to hurt, and it's going to hurt for a while. Like, it doesn't just stop hurting like a day after you get hurt. Like, it's going to continue to ebb and flow in your level of pain. Like, some days it will be like so bad and you'll just want to lay down the whole day. And then other days you'll be totally fine for half of the day and you'll be like, this is great, I'm okay, you know? But pain is so real, and sometimes that pain will cause other things to happen in your body. Like, I think the second week that after I hurt my leg, I was throwing up all the time because I was literally in so much pain. And so I thought maybe something else was going on with me. Turns out it was just the level of pain that my body was experiencing. My body had to excavate that in some other way. And so know that there might be other physical symptoms that you're experiencing that are tangential to your pain or your injury, and it might be rooted from that injury. So you're going to hurt, it's going to suck, but most importantly, you're tough, and you can get through it and you can push through, but it's really important to ask for help when you need it. Like, if your arm is hurting so bad and you need to write something down, just ask someone else to write it for you, or do a dictating thing on your phone. Like, don't push into that pain in order to prove to yourself that you're stronger than the pain, which is definitely something that I did. I thought that I could push through the pain and that it would prove to me that I'm strong and that I can handle the pain. And it's like, that's not helping anyone. Like, it's not helping me. It's also definitely not helping my mental place. And it's also not helping me heal. Like, what am I doing? But I was just trying to be hardcore and being like, I experience less pain than everyone else. It's like, no, you don't. Like, just nobody talks about the pain and how the pain is real. And it's totally okay to be like, I'm crying because I'm in pain because this sucks. Like, that's okay. And also, pain meds are a godsend. So, that. Oh my gosh, one last one. And I don't know. Like, nobody told me this, and then I finally found out when I was at the doctor, but this would have been helpful the first 2 weeks if I had known. But something that the doctors tell you is that if you broke a bone, in order to regrow that bone, there are a few things that actually harm your growing of the bone. It will slow down the bone growth. And they are smoking, drinking, and caffeine. Now, a couple of those I literally am very sad about, but I have completely let go of them because I am like, I will do my best to heal this leg because I don't even care. But it is something to know and be aware of if you suspect that you have broken a bone, or you've been told that you've broken a bone or fractured a bone. Maybe those 3 things are something that you can stay away from for a little bit in order to heal up your bone. But again, not a doctor, just a person who has talked to a lot of doctors now and has read just like way too much stuff on the internet and is injured. Yeah. So anyways, thank you for watching this episode of Queer Girl Straight Skates. I hope that these things helped you, especially if you're an injured skater, that maybe they brought to light some things that people don't actually talk about that might help you. They definitely helped me when I experienced them and when I talked to other people about them and realized that, oh my gosh, everyone's experiencing these and nobody told me. So I'm very glad to be telling you right now. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you are an injured skater, I highly recommend that you watch the Injured Skaters playlist. If you want to support me, you can get some fun patches or earrings or stickers or other cool stuff on my Etsy Cheers to the Queers. And if you want to become a Patreon, you can support me. I put out vlogs of me just chatting and updating on my life every week. So most importantly, cheers to the queers! I love you all, queers and non-queers. You're my fave.